What up, everybody? Welcome back to Tinfoil Fitted, episode 50.
Gang.
Yeah.
Let's go. Congrats, brother.
Yeah.
That's major, man. That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
We,
Hell yeah. Good shit.
we've been doing this, bro.
That's what's up, man. I can
And
only think
team
of one
effort.
episode missed. Or 1 week missed. So
Yeah.
hell yeah. Good shit.
Yeah.
Good shit. That's what's up.
Man. I wanna
Smooth builder.
revisit some of like the lost episodes and like bring them back, redo them and shit like that.
Hell yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You know what else I was thinking too? I want to have a just like a not an open, I guess you can call it an open panel, open discussion week too, where we don't necessarily have a topic. We just kind of shoot the shit about what's going on and what new conspiracy theories are out there in the world today. And you know what I'm saying? What the cool TikTok videos we done seen. Let the panel tap in, or let the chat tap in. If somebody strange and unusual want to tap in and jump on the panel, they could jump on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Like that alibi guy from last week.
Yes. That guy.
That
was very fun, man. Like,
oh yeah, he had me cracking up.
Yeah, bro. And that's like the perfect vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like laid back, having fun. We don't take this shit serious, man. This is
at all.
This is fun. This is just something to talk about, something to make you think outside the box. And it's really about it. So
Oh yeah.
hell yeah. How's everything going though? How's a week? How's the season? How's all that shit?
It's going. Life is lifing.
Absolutely.
Season is slow as shit. Nothing going on. I really think that like moving affected it and stuff because right before I moved, I had a lot of girls that looked like they were ovulating and stuff. I didn't get the chance to ultrasound them and stuff. And then once I came over here, everybody's just been like chilling. So
Yep. I've heard that. The move does that. New environment, new pressures, new temperatures, smells, sounds, vibrations. It makes sense.
What's crazy is I didn't even go far, but I guess it still was a change or whatever. So
yeah, it'd be enough, bro. I've moved girls on a level in the rack and they've acted completely different. You know what I'm saying?
it does happen, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Little
Move them a
things
level
like
on
that,
the rack, move them over to the next rack or different tub or something.
Yep. Little things, man. So it don't surprise me when any change sets them off.
Yeah. I only
And
got
it makes sense.
one clutch that I'm pretty sure, is retaining sperm from last year, nothing special. Or part though, because I didn't pair that female this year. And so
Partial still intrigues the shit out of me.
It does. It is intriguing. But since it was nothing crazy or nothing like that, I decided to maternal incubation just to try, just to say I done it.
That'd be dope.
And it went to shit like halfway through. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's surprising because everyone that I've seen, well, I guess people only gonna show the good too, but everyone that I've seen on Instagram or whatever, YouTube, they usually you lose a couple eggs, 1 or 2, but the rest be fine. So that's kind of strange.
Yeah. They all went moldy and deflated.
I want to do that too. I might try it. Actually, not this year because I got too much stuff that I actually need right now. But if I can get like a random like bell clutch or something like that, then I might try it.
Oh yeah. Somebody was asking me about bells the other day. And I was like, no, I don't got any. I was like, they sell though.
Yeah, they do.
Definitely sell.
Done 5 clutches maternal incubation and lost 1 egg, Patrick said. Yeah, that's the type of odds I generally hear. But I guess, like I say, most people won't show the bad. So if it is happening, it's few and far between that you hear about it going to shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
For sure. Let's say what's up to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, man. I was just finna say that. Let's see who in this building tonight. Man, we got quite a few people in the building. My dog Nick.
Yeah, Nick up in the building. What up, bro? Appreciate you tapping in.
Most def. He working on the glow in the dark hats for me right now.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know what perma El Nino is. I'm about to Google that right now. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Perma El Nino.
Randall tapping in though. Hashtag better brother.
Look at number 6.
What up, bro?
Let's go. Appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna probably see him in a few weeks. My dog Patrick. Yes, we always late, brother.
Always.
It's become part of the brand. You see, he was like, hurry up and puff pass, man. Y'all take it too damn long.
Playing Wiz.
It's always him, bro. Always.
We got the homie AA round number 3. Batter Up Boss happening.
Shout out to
the official channel sponsor. If you guys don't already follow Aaron, go over, follow him at Batter Up Balls on all socials. Homie's really doing his thing out here.
Facts.
Vending Tinleys.
Facts.
You got a lot of fire coming out. He's definitely doing his thing. So go hit him up.
Doing his thing. Oh, he just said he got new snakes listed on Morph Market. So y'all go check
it out. Yeah, I
seen
the posting today.
Hell yeah, good shit. Good shit.
We got the homie Ropes happening.
Shout out to the Tiger. What a dude.
His shorts are way too little to hold all his Pokemon cards. So go hit him up. I'm sure he got some deals cooking up over there.
Yeah, for sure. Hit him up.
And maybe he can afford to buy some longer shorts if you guys hit him up.
Yeah, man. So you can stop showing them thighs off, man.
We got the homie 3 Blind Mike up in the building. What up, bro?
Duval? Appreciate you, brother. Big Mike.
You guys didn't catch my interview on Blind Mike's show with G-Paul. Was it last week? 2 weeks ago?
Gang. Last week.
Super dope.
Yes, last week.
Was
it last week?
Super dope. Yeah, I think so.
I think it was last week.
It was dope. It was a lot of fun. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback on it.
Dope.
I really like their show because you get to know the person behind the breeder, not just what they do in the reptile world and stuff.
Exactly.
They be asking like those crazy personal questions too that like a lot of people don't think of and stuff.
It was
even throws you off track. Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's
crazy. Time is fine.
Time go by too fast. It's always good questions, man. That was the thing that surprised me about the interview, like you said. A little bit more personal, but not too personal. You feel me? Like they didn't poke at you, pause, or like try to, you know what I'm saying, get you to say some bullshit.
Make you uncomfortable or nothing like that.
Exactly. It was just real dope, man, to get to know the person. So shout out to Duval, shout out to G-Paul. Y'all make sure to hashtag replay gang and subscribe while you over there, man. What is you doing?
Yeah.
All that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, already know. We shouldn't have to tell you guys this.
Like, you should know what to do. Yes, I agree.
We got the past, present, and the future of reptile enclosures. Jordan.
I got
to run Heart the reptiles tapping. Hell yeah. I got to see him.
It was dope. I didn't, of course, he was, talking to people, but I ran into him early on the setup day, or late during the setup day, and he was still being like, it was still people asking him questions, and no matter what happens, bro, we never get to chop it up, and that's always a good thing because he always busy, man. Shout out to my boy Jordan.
I walked over there and he's like, hell yeah. He's like, all these are sold. I was like, that's what's up, bro.
So I'm talking about, bro. It's the interest is always high over there, man. And like I said, that was on a Friday, bro. It wasn't even like open to the GP, like the general yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Shout out to Jordan, man. Y'all check him out, give him a follow and all that stuff.
Did you see like the little gold flake in the paint on it? It's so cold, bro. Like you wouldn't see it
until you get up
so
it. Yeah,
cold,
bro.
It's on
and
brand it's fucking dope.
It was like a gloss, but not overly gloss where it looked cheap, You know what I'm saying? Like it had
Yeah.
enough shine to it where it looked good, but not too. Bro, that dude everything is perfect. I can't lie. Everything on that joint is
Hell
perfect,
yeah.
man. Shout out to Jordan, man. That shit's amazing. Shout out to what he doing.
Hell yeah. We got the
My
homie
dog
Braves
Bray.
happening. What up, bro?
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate
Always tapping in, always showing love. Y'all make sure to give him a follow too.
always.
If you not already, I'm sure you are already, but if you ain't, follow the homie Brave. Real
Hell
good
yeah.
dude.
We got Orlando and
And
TJ
T.
tapping in. Yeah.
Appreciate y'all,
Appreciate you
Orlando,
guys.
TJ.
Super
They
big
must be on the road.
supporters. Appreciate you guys. And if you're on the road or well, either way, just stay safe out there. Yeah.
Facts. 2 tourneys left. He was supposed to be done in June, but he got called up to play an older team. Shout out to the young homie Carson too, man.
Hell yeah.
He really be out here doing his thing.
Hell
For
yeah.
sure.
Definitely.
He be out here doing his thing. Shout out to the young homie, man.
It's super dope too. My kids play baseball, so I can always hit Aaron up and for pointers and shit like that too.
Hell yeah. Okay, Patrick. Now, the monks, bro, if you know about the monks, they done already proved it. I think we on 22 hours or 20 hours right now instead of 24 based on the candles.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Based on the candles.
So weird, bro. So weird.
So weird, bro. It's CERN, man. All this shit boils down to CERN, bro. I'm telling you. Messing with things that we shouldn't be messing with as human beings, bro.
Definitely.
Like,
definitely,
leave it alone, bro. Let the world turn. Let the universe, man.
Yeah.
Straight up.
What's crazy though is like, you know how I believe in time travel and all that shit so much. So it's like, we ain't the first ones that did it. We're not like, we're just repeating some shit that they've been done like a millennia ago and stuff. Crazy.
Yep. Like we babies in the game, man. We literally we just learning how to crawl and all that, bro. We babies out here if you think about it. 19 hours in a day. Okay, yeah. I knew it was right around 20 or somewhere around there. Yep. And it's like the same, you got to do the same shit in a shorter amount of time. You get, and I think it all just the thing that hurts us with that is sleep. Like we lose the sleep that we need. Like the rest, the recharge, you know what I'm saying? All the things that you do when you sleep that your body does to get you ready for that next day. I think that's what's getting cut short out of everything. Cause we still going to work. We still doing what we got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't put certain things on hold. So what suffers is probably the sleep. And that's why everybody's so tired and angry and you know what I'm saying? Like
that's why we're sick all the time and
so
feel like
much.
crap.
Yes.
When you're sleeping, that's when your body repairs itself and heals and shit. That's when you're in a fasting state and stuff like that. Like
exactly. Everything.
The more you cut that short, the more your body responds and not for the good.
Yep. I agree with that completely, bro. I agree with that completely. We're just not letting our batteries fully recharge. So we start the next day instead of getting it up to 100, we start the next day at like 85.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We already behind the ball.
I'm super guilty of that. I only be sleeping like 3-4 hours a day.
Bruh. Yeah. I don't go to sleep until midnight, at least. At the earliest.
Oh, yeah, at least. Midnight. Yeah.
At the earliest, bro. And that's just because it's just shit to do. Like, there's things to do. I got to fill waters. I got to check tubs. I got to check probes. I got to make gecko food. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to get the tortoise lettuce and shit ready. I got to get the tegu food ready. Mix that shit all up. Like, it's...
That's just sweat house. On top of that, you got the, whole rest of, like, your normal life.
I got family, bro.
Kids, family, exactly. Yeah, man.
It's tough, bro. But I wouldn't trade it right now for anything other than probably more money. If I have more money, it would make it easier. I got a couple gargoyles and a couple cresties.
And even if I had $1
Actually,
billion, I would still be
like
doing what
8
I'm
of them.
doing.
Yeah, I would just
I
hire
could.
somebody to help me or some shit.
Yeah. That ass.
Or I would have more room
Yeah.
in, my place.
Yeah.
That's all I would do. Yeah, man. Good little beginner topic. That's good shit. Weather manipulation, bro.
It's wild.
When you was a kid, let me ask you this before we dive into it. When you was a kid, do you remember weather manipulation being a thing that you either was crazy to talk about, or you had to be reading it in a comic book or some shit like that, like Storm from X-Men or something?
I would say maybe neither. I think as like a kid, I probably didn't hear about it at all, except for maybe like Storm. But I was in like maybe like 1920 when I first heard of HAARP and claims of them manipulating the weather and
Messing
shit
with
like
the
that.
weather.
So yeah.
I must have heard because I remember seeing I don't even know, videos or cartoons, maybe claymation shit of planes going out, going up, they fly into a cloud, and when they come out of the cloud would turn gray, and then lightning and shit would start coming from it, and then it would just rain. But like in that specific area, and it made me think about the desensitization that I had. Because when I found out that they was really out here doing this, it did not surprise me, and I was kind of like, meh.
Yeah. I'll say that sounds like cloud seeding, but
Yeah,
does it
that's
happen
literally
that
what it is.
instantly?
No. It takes a minute, and they during my little research, I found that there's a couple different forms of cloud seeding, and they use different chemicals to get different reactions as well.
Yeah.
So, there's some truth to it, and then, or there's it. They definitely do it, but
yeah,
like
they do it.
You get to where you start talking to. Did you come across any like cloud stealing in your research? Like any talks about
Stealing?
cloud stealing? Yeah.
No.
So like basically if you're in Illinois and I'm in Wisconsin, if I take the plane and I go up in the sky and I make it rain in Wisconsin, I'm taking that moisture from you in Illinois. So your weather, and I'm just using Wisconsin and Illinois, they're probably too close for this to actually happen, but your weather changes as a result of me cloud seeding over here because I'm sucking moisture out of the atmosphere, which comes from you. You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't hear about that, but that makes hella sense though. Like,
Yeah. That's the thing that they was talking about, and that's where the Iran thing came from, because they bombed this building over there during this war that's going on right now, and they thought it was like a missile battery, but it ended up being one of the cloud seeding, or not Iran, Israel, ended up being one of the cloud seeding, weather manipulation HAARP type stations, and as soon as they blew it up, the weather in Iran or Turkey or Syria or whatever's close over there changed. Like they got rain in places that haven't seen rain in like years, like drought ridden areas, just from them getting rid of whatever was shooting, magnetic waves or laser beams or whatever the fuck up in the sky and messing with the clouds up there. Yeah, bro. And they took it out because they thought it was something else. They thought it was like a missile defense system. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But it was just, they was just messing with the weather over there. And Iran got great drought and rain, like to the point where like places was flooding and shit. Because it was just nothing to absorb the water. So it just kind of ran.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Crazy. Crazy. That shit was an accident, Patrick said.
You already know, Elias.
What up, merch guy?
What
Yo,
up?
if you missed Shenanigan podcast, make sure you go check that out too. Shout out to the merch guy.
Hell
Shout out to
yeah.
Candy. Shout out to Bear. Dope show. I was in the rat room, so I ain't get to tap
Definitely have to
in.
go
But
join the replay gang. I was
it was a good discussion.
stuffing my face paws with pizza.
It was a good discussion. Good pause as well. I use chemicals on myself to get different reactions. Look at it. And yeah, so RO is correct, bro. You can't even collect rainwater right now. Like, it's illegal in most places.
Yeah.
They got like stealth rain buckets that you can buy now. Like, they made to look like something else, but it's a rain bucket. Like, it's made to look like an AC, like a central air unit, but it's actually a rain bucket, and it got a spigot on the back that you could hook up to a hose and water your plants with it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one's drinking rainwater, like, fresh out of that bucket. Like, it's for the gardens, bro. It's for the food.
Yeah.
But see, that's the big conspiracy. They want to control what we eat. So if you can grow your own food and sustain yourself and your family, you're not putting them poisons and them chemicals into your body that they need you to eat. It's all a big cycle, bro. It's all a big cycle.
It definitely is. Though not wanting you to collect it is so weird to me, though, because like so few people actually do it that would make any type of a difference. And like, it's still like you're collecting it from the rain. It's still hella rain. Like that little tiny 2-foot square thing of land is still getting a hella water on it. It's not affecting anything.
Exactly.
And then even if they didn't want us to like drink it or anything, I'm sure people ain't just drinking it straight out the barrel. They're probably boiling it and making it clean.
Exactly.
And then, like, let's say they don't want us to drink it because it's unsafe. So if it's unsafe to drink, why would it be safe to put on my tomatoes and eat my tomatoes?
Exactly.
Have my kids playing in the grass that it rained. Like, come on.
Exactly. I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it. And I've been alive for a long time. Been alive for 45 years. I think on the devil's advocate side of the coin, I haven't been alive long enough to see the timeline enough to see if these patterns of weather change happen every fucking 150 years, every 200 years, every 1,000 years. It could repeat itself, and we just haven't been here long enough to notice it or see it or count it. Or on the other side of that coin, everything is a direct result of everything else that's going on. Like, it's all a trickle down effect. You know what I'm saying? Like, the cloud seeding. I would
say like both of those things are both a factor at the same time.
Okay. I could agree with that. I could definitely agree with that. Heat makes water evaporate. Yeah, it's been 93 every day and 87% humidity. What makes this water so special that it don't evaporate in the heat? Magic, aliens, politicians, the devil. 87% humidity is a little bit insane, bro. Like,
it is.
That's a little insane. And yeah, Patrick, when you cops here they don't give a fuck about that rainwater shit. I've seen cops lean on rainwater buckets while they talk to you about some shit and then just walk away afterwards. Like, it's not a thing, bro. They're not gonna.
What's crazy? I got 81% humidity right now
in your room.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm at 60% right now, and I got 2 humidifiers going.
Dang.
That's it. I'm in the basement though. The air conditioning unit and heating unit are both right there. If I turn that's a humidifier right there.
Gotcha. Yeah.
If I turn it up to high, bro, I can watch the humidity come out and go directly over into the fucking heat.
Yeah, sometimes you can see it online. You see the mist coming out.
Bro, it rolls under and it just goes directly over to the heater, bro. All of it, bro. All of it. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Um, but I think so here's a question for y'all. There's a lot of different ages in the chat and on and posting your different age bracket than me. When you were a kid,
Slightly.
slightly, yeah. Not great, but like big enough to where this might actually matter. When you were a kid, you went trick or treating on Halloween. Was it ever too hot for your costume? Do you ever remember being too
Yeah, being
warm for your
sweaty as
costume?
fuck in there. Yeah.
It's not just me, right? Like October, the end of October, we will. It's probably politically incorrect to say it, but we had what we called Indian summer, and it would go from like mid-October to like the first week, maybe second week in November, where it's just unusually hot.
Mm-hmm.
Time about 75, 80 degrees for no reason at all.
Raining, humid as fuck.
Humid as fuck for nothing. Like, where's like Christmas is a month away, or Thanksgiving is a
Mm-hmm.
month away. Like, what is we doing? Like, where's the snow? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then by Thanksgiving, it's snow, or
Yep.
Christmas for sure. You got snow for
Oh,
sure.
hell yeah.
And like now, it's almost flipped. Like, it's usually rainy and snowy when I'm taking
On
these kids
Christmas.
trick or treating, bro. And it's like
Oh,
warm
yeah.
on
Snowing
Christmas. Like, I
yeah.
haven't seen snow in Christmas in a few years.
Couple
And I
years,
just
yeah.
don't know if it's just a pattern. You know what I'm saying? Like, we on the ass end of one pattern and starting to go into another, or what.
Mhm.
But like, even in my timeline, the weather has changed a little bit. Yeah,
It could
see,
be a
Eli said the
pattern
same thing.
because they said that the Earth's magnetic poles are shifting or whatever.
Okay.
And it
Okay.
happens
Okay.
like every like 10,000 years or some shit like
Okay.
that. And so, especially you being from the Midwest, I'm sure I know there's places in Wisconsin. In fact, right by you, it's like that. Indiana for sure.
For sure.
Instead of
Michigan,
having
man.
fucking dirt, there's sand everywhere.
Yes.
And that's
It's insane.
because the Midwest back in the day, like 10,000 years ago, this used to be a swamp. A
Yeah.
swamp and desert and shit.
Yep.
So now
Yep.
it's over on the other side. So
Yep.
everything's about to
Yep.
flip. When you go to Arizona and it's all dry and desert over there, and you look at the mountains, all them like different colors and lines you can see, that's all like sea level and the water and shit dropping down and shit. So eventually that's just gonna fill up with water again. We're gonna be a swamp again. Like, yeah.
That's my favorite shit, bro. The sediment layers. That's my favorite shit to look at in the world, bro. Cause that you could see hundreds of thousands of years in front of your face. Like, just layers upon layers of time and everything that was going on. That's a great point to make too.
The weather is already manipulating itself, and then we're trying to fuck with it on top of that.
Yeah. Cause like I think Egypt and all that area over there used to be all lush too. Like that used to be like green as hell, trees, and they had like a hanging garden or something in there where I think Cleopatra or one of them people wanted a hanging garden, and I mean it was just beautiful, man. Like plants and trees everywhere, and now it's sand.
You know, the Roman Colosseum and a lot of the old like Roman buildings and stuff, they're made out of a special kind of stone that won't erode in salt water, but they're nowhere near the ocean. Why would they do that?
Why would they do that?
They knew that what was going to happen and shit. They wanted to stand the test of time.
Exactly. Look at dude. Really, favorite thing in the world to look at? Nothing beats sediment layers. What a nerd. Yes, dude. I love seeing sediment layers. I go up to the Dells, to Wisconsin Dells, and a lot of the old glaciers went through there, like during the last ice age, and they just like carved out these just gouges in the earth, bro. And like you could see millions of years as you sit on one side of the the gap, you could see millions of years in front of you. Just, it's cool. It's really, really cool.
Oh yeah, it is.
It makes me think of the little bit of time that we get to experience life.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing in the big span of millions of years that I'm looking at. My life is a fucking blink of an eye, literally. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool, man. Pretty damn cool.
I like looking at it and stuff too, because like, you know, the layer, like there's some places where obviously they tell you like this layer is from this year to this year, like this long.
Yep.
And you see the fossils in there, you're like, oh, so this little creature lived for 20 million years before it went extinct.
Bro.
Like, why did this motherfucking little gerbil looking thing outlive the human race?
The human race, bro. How did they make it for this long? Exactly, bro. Exactly. The sediment layer is greater than Shakira in the Hips Don't Lie video.
I don't know about all that.
Fucking random, man. I ain't gonna take it that far, bro. I ain't gonna take it that far. Can't take it that far.
That's funny.
10 to 15,000 years ago, the Sahara Desert was rainforest. Yeah, that's true too. Too true. Tennessee don't get snow until February, March, and that's crazy to me.
That's crazy.
Because Tennessee is far, but not far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. El Nino is another one of them things that I did not. It just became a thing at a certain point in my life, all of a sudden.
Yeah, right. We never heard of it until this one year. Yeah.
Exactly. Like all of us, and it's like scientists, I guess, treat it like it's just a thing. It's like happens all the time. Like,
yeah, supposedly it's old as shit.
And I just, a lot of Captain Ice sediment layers over titties. No, dude, y'all is taking it too far. Elias ass is crazy, man. A lot of Captain Ice. No, dude. No, bro. I don't know if anything.
Oh shit.
There's only a couple things that rank higher than titties. Yeah, bro. So it's not just me, right? El Nino just all of a sudden became a thing one year in like 1995 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. When Al Gore was all concerned about freaking global warming.
Thank you, bro. One minute I'm watching Beavis and Butthead, the next minute there's El Nino. I'm like, what is this? What is this? Where did this come
super
from?
serial right now.
Super serial right now about El Nino. But like, if it's been a thing for so long, why haven't we heard about it? I guess you could say ever. Weather's always been a thing to us. We've had tornado chasers. We've had storm chasers. We got...
Shout out to Tom Skilling.
Shout out to Tom Skilling. We got people who like record the tidal waves. We got people who spend their lives trying to make early warning systems for like earthquakes, and it's people who put a lot of time and effort into figuring out this shit. And we owe Al Gore apology. He wasn't wrong. He was just early. That's a fact. That's a fact, little bro. That's a fact. I just don't know where it came from. Like, there's an El Nina as well. See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
there could be, but also Nick said it, so I don't know what's.
Yeah, I don't know about Nick. I don't know if I want to believe Nick. If it wasn't for Al Gore, you wouldn't have internet titties. That's true too. Shout out to Al Gore, man. Yep. Shout out to Al Gore, man. Appreciate you,
man.
Brother.
Bear Pig making waves.
Man, Bear Pig. Facts. When did well, what do you know? What did you figure out about El Nino? What did you find out in your little research? Did you find anything out or no?
Honestly, I'm gonna be.
I'm sure you wasn't looking at
over
El
that
Nino.
part.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably wasn't looking at
El Nino, whatever.
Fuck it. Yeah. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. So I
Yeah.
did, like I said, it made me think about the first time I saw it. So I was wanting to know a little bit about it, and it's just like the temperature warms up, and then the temperature of the water warms up by like a degree or two,
Mhm.
and that makes the water become more active, which in turn is more water to evaporate, which messes with the clouds, which makes weird weather patterns happen everywhere, like way far away from where this happens, because this shit happens in tropical waters or whatever. But it affects us way over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like
Right.
far reaching effects of El Nino. Um, they like predict when it's gonna happen based on, like you said, like magnetic fields and um weather patterns in the past, weather, how they predict the
Mhm.
weather that's happening in the future and all that. So they can kind of tell you what's gonna happen during El Nino, which is pretty cool. The Farmer's Almanac. Oh man, Elias.
Yeah.
Patrick too. Oh man. The Farmer's Almanac. Do they still make them? They probably censor the fuck out of them right now.
They do still make it.
I feel like they probably censor it, or they like, I don't know. I feel like they make it less than it was. I remember those, like everything, when to plant, what to plant after you harvest that plant, sunrise,
Farmers
sunset.
really, really do like do everything based off that thing. And then they update it every couple years or whatever. And they be getting the new one because something might have like changed and shit.
Yeah,
Just because, you know, the last one said something about 2056. There might be something new that they learned or weather change,
exactly.
this, that, whatever happened. But it's crazy. They're crazy expensive too. They're like hundreds of dollars.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No shit. That's crazy.
Yep.
That is crazy. There's so many feedback systems for climate. We probably only know a fraction of how they truly interact. And even if we did, there's too many variables. Yeah, it's true too. True too.
Yeah.
That's why a weatherman is a great job, man, because you could be wrong all the time,
Hell yeah, they're
and
damn near
no one
always
will.
wrong, especially if they're from Chicago.
Wisconsin too,
Midwest in
like,
general.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh, great day. Get out there on the water, enjoy it. Oh wait, never mind. Rain
Rain like a
storm.
motherfucker.
Like, yo, uh, I don't know, man. What else is crazy about weather? Hold on, let me pull up my.
So you kind of like touched on something a little bit just now, pause.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like you said, they were shooting like radio waves and magnetic waves into
yeah.
the air and stuff like that. So that's basically what HAARP does. Like
Yes.
they research and measure the ionosphere, which is like basically the atmosphere around the world and shit like that. And they do that by shooting radio waves into the air and shit like that. A lot of people um, claim or think that they're manipulating the weather, but when you're doing that, like shooting that strong of waves into the air, I don't know, it might be a possibility that you're fucking with the like having some type of an effect on the ionosphere that you're researching and shit.
For sure. Without a doubt, bro. Uh
And there's so many like we're not HARP isn't the only place. Like there's lots of those places all over
dude,
the
there's
world
so
like doing
many.
this.
And we only know what Americans media tells us too.
That
Like it
too.
might be even more that here that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Alaska up there, you know what I'm saying, in the desert, places like where people just don't stumble upon stuff. You put it out there. Uh Harp is a scary thing to me, bro. It really is. It's a very scary thing to me.
I think
few
if it
times.
was only what they said it was, I don't think it would be so top secret the way it is.
Agreed. Agreed. Like there's ulterior motives behind this stuff.
Yeah.
For sure. One of my favorite conspiracy theories recently is you know about the blue laser and all, or the laser and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
People paint their roofs blue because the laser don't affect the blue light, whatever. Um, a lot of the strange wildfires that have been happening as of late, I think that is a direct effect of that machine wherever it is, whatever that satellite or those satellites are that's rotating around and shooting that giant laser beam down and burning things to a crisp. There's You're heating up the atmosphere and the air around that laser as well, way up there, like you
100%.
said,
Yeah.
like way up there in the ionosphere. You exciting these electrons and doing all this stuff up there, and by the time the effects happen, that area we might have rotated, and now that area over Tanzania or over Australia or is somewhere else where we don't even know or
Mm-hmm.
see the full effects of what's going on. Um, when that Maui shit happened, that was one of the first things I thought about. I was like, damn, what happened to all the air like around that giant laser beam? Like, how hot did the air around that shit get?
Yeah.
Or is it just purely concentrated at the beam's point? Who knows? Who knows? Tara, what up? My laser don't care about all colors. Went through 2 thick pieces of
Oh
leather welding
shit.
glove and cooked a bit of my finger. Damn it, boy.
That's insane.
Damn it.
Strong ass laser. Be careful, bro.
Earth's flat and I've tried globe earthers. Yo, the earth is not flat, bro. That's one conspiracy
I
that
don't
I
know.
cannot get behind, bro.
I
I
don't
can't
know.
get behind that one. Just because of the sun, bro. And it's probably some of it's probably my brain. Just because I can't picture where the sun goes. If we were flat, where does the sun disappear to? Because if we were perfectly flat and the sun's just going in a circle above us,
Mm-hmm.
I would be able to see that motherfucker from anywhere.
But that's also assuming that the sun really is sphere shaped and is emitting lights from all sides. If that
Oh,
shit
so you're
was
going
just
by
a
like the
light bulb,
spotlight thing? Yeah. You're going by the spotlight thing. All right. Now, in that case, it makes sense. A little bit more in that case. Because I've been in airplanes and seen the entire cloud shadow on the ground below me. You know what I'm saying? So like
yeah, yeah,
it's not impossible for my brain to picture that. Like
yeah.
the light gets out of your view and boom, it's dark now. And then when it begins to come back, now it's all right. I can understand that part.
That's one of my favorite things.
I
Well,
can
I don't
understand
know,
that
one of
part.
my favorite things. It's one of the coolest things I realized,
It's a good
noticed
idea,
driving
man.
around in Arizona is that you can see the shadows of the clouds on the
The
mountains and
clouds,
shit.
yeah.
It looks trippy as hell.
It's weird. It's very weird. Uh and as a matter of fact, when I went to Arizona, that's where I seen it. That's the first time I saw it. As I was flying
Yeah,
over
yeah.
Arizona, bro. And I was like, oh shit, that's the same shape as the cloud I'm looking at right now down there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Weird, super fucking weird.
Yeah, dude. That's super dope.
The
I
first
believe
time I
Hollow Earth.
seen it, it took me a minute to like register what it was I'm
Same.
seeing.
Same.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hold on, man. That's the cloud. That's the cloud I'm looking at. Yeah, I agree. And then now, see, now that you said that too, my news feed lately has been, have you heard about the fake sun theory?
No.
So everybody's saying that at a certain point in time, I think during the last eclipse we had, the sun was swapped out for an artificial one, like a fake light. It's like a light. Like the real sun is like super dim, and you could see him. You could see it behind the fake sun, or like next to it, until the brightness of the fake sun overtakes where the real sun is. Like there's a big sun like this, and then there's a tiny little sun over here. And the big sun, like the little sun will be here, you'll see it, but then the big sun's brightness will just like overtake the little sun to where you can't see it. And people been saying, bro, it's been videos out here of the sun switching off in the middle of the day, like in like neighborhoods, and like hundreds of people are yelling, what just happened, bro? Where'd the sun go? What just happened, bro? Where'd the sun go? Bro, it's been going on for a while, man. The fake sun theory. And now that you said that about the spotlight thing, might be something to that. It might be something to that on that good tea tonight. This is Pineapple Express, sir.
Tara tapping
what
in.
Up, Tara?
Voodoo Royals, what's up?
I believe in Hollow Earth more than Flat Earth.
John, Mission Morphs.
Mission Morphs, what to do, John?
Appreciate you guys.
I believe in the Hollow Earth more than Flat Earth. I am prone to believe that as well.
I would say both of them could simultaneously be true.
That's true. They both could be true. But if it's flat, what's inside it? Like, how deep can you really go? Pause.
Yeah.
You know.
So I mean? they say that they supposedly prove that we are living in a matrix and we are in a simulation. So if that is true, we would have to be flat because there would be absolutely no reason for it to be a sphere.
Yeah, especially if it's
fake ass sphere. So
especially if it don't render things until you get close enough for you to see it or
yeah,
you know, feel it or hear it or smell it or whatever. Yeah. All right. And that's one of the theories that I'm a stand on the hill on, the simulation theory. Not all of it, because I totally believe in a creator and everyone's here for a reason and blah blah blah. But like, this is not. All right. when you here we go, bro. When you see something, you're not actually seeing that object. You're seeing the light reflect off that object and go into your brain, and then your brain does some things and lets you see that object. Now, if something interrupts that process and implants a fake thought, a fake sight, a fake thing during that process, you're gonna see something differently than the person next to you. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can't see what's going on over in Africa or Nigeria or Australia, but I could pick up the phone and call somebody, or I could FaceTime a cat and see what's going on. But I don't know 100% what's going on until I do that.
Right.
Schrodinger's cat, bro. Like, is it real until I see it? Is the cat alive or dead? Until you open the box, you don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, that's one of my, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. For simulations, none really real, but that's one theory I can get behind. And that's what I mean, Nick. Like, nothing's actually real. It's all our perception of different vibrations and frequencies. It's all our perception of these things. We see it, then we see it, we feel it, we touch it, we smell it, we taste it because we want to. Because we want to.
You know, they just remind me because we're talking about the refracting of light and shit. Like all the pretty colors on like a peacock's feathers or like a hummingbird and shit, all those greens and purples. There is no color. We're only seeing that because the way the feather is, we're seeing light reflect off of it.
Oh yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Same thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not really real, bro.
There's actually no color.
Yeah, it's not really real technically. You're just perceiving it that way, man. Yeah,
it's
bro.
Wild. When I learned that, I was like, what?
Yeah, man. I be high, bro.
Like,
Also,
what do you mean that hummingbird is gray? Maybe you feel like I was colorblind or some shit, or
nope. It's
reverse
the light, man.
colorblind.
It's the sun, bro. It's the sunlight. Like bees and other animal. A lot of animals can see in the other light spectrums.
Mm-hmm. Dogs
You know what
do.
I'm saying? Yeah. And I can only imagine what they see. Colors we can't even, fathom because we don't have anything to compare it to in our brain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we can't reach for that color because we've never experienced. But that always tripped me out. And you bringing up the peacock made me think about that. And the hummingbirds, indigo snake, shit like that. The oil slick on the ground, like all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
100%. Like that shit's black. That oil's black, but you looking at it a certain way with the light hitting your eyes a certain way. That shit's all the colors of the rainbow.
Yep.
For sure. For sure.
Shit is super trippy.
That's how all color works. Yeah. Exactly. Like you
Basically.
don't know this color until you see it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Basically.
That's what I'm saying. Like imagine the colors that we don't even know because we've never seen and or experienced them. Like not the ones we don't have words for necessarily, just words we can't eat or colors we can't even picture.
Yeah.
Imagine. What up, Jared?
What up, Brody? Going on the homie Chem. Go check out the genetic canvas.
Shout
Super
out to
dope
Jared.
show.
Check out the canvas over there, man. I'm laughing at Randall, man. It's always in the sediment. He sees that shit. It's not stacked. He ain't gonna let the sediment die down, dude. My wife said the same thing to me one time. We was driving to New York, and I think we went through like PA or somewhere where there's a lot of big hills, and like the highway just kind of cut through those hills and those mountains, and I could see all the sediment along like on the highway, and I'm like looking out the window like a kid like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she like, yo, what is you doing over there? I'm like, babe, do you see all these layers of different rock over here? She like, all right, I'm done talking to you. Like, I'm driving. I'm gonna just keep driving, bro. Like, that's my shit, man. What can I say, man? What can I say, bro? I like to look at the layers in the ocean, bro. And then like looking up at the stars gives me the same feeling. Like like insignificance, but like in a good way. Like I'm so small in the grand scheme of things. Like let me make sure my time here matters. You feel me? Like let me do something, say something, give somebody something that's gonna continue on while I'm gone. Type shit. Like not necessarily I'm so small I'll never matter, blah blah whoop de whoop. Like I'm not gonna throw a pity party for that shit. But like knowing that I only got this short amount of time in this long infinite thing, yeah, bro. It makes me want to do more every day. So that's why I like that shit. Nerdy shit. Plus, I'm a nerd. You know what I'm saying? What can I say? I like nerdy shit. I like learning about shit. Sedimentator. What is that? Is that a real thing? Don't play with me, Randall, man. You're going to make me look on the App Store for Sedimentator and shit. Wait till people get a load of this. They be like, yeah, Wiz, man. I heard about that sediment obsession you got. Like, yo, listen, bro. Don't start, bro. About to change my name. Sediment ball pythons coming soon. You know what I mean? We got them layers over here. That's the motto. Sediment ball pythons. We got them layers.
Sedimentary morphs.
Sedimentary morphs. We got them layers. What you talking about? What you talking about?
It's levels to this shit.
It's levels to this shit. Oh God. Stop playing with me, man. Somebody gonna steal that shit. It's gonna be a new logo. Boss gonna be like, yeah, man, I just made a logo for some dude called Sedimentary Morphs, man. You heard of him before? Nope. Nope. Not at all, bro.
Oh shit!
I don't got
Everything
the
you got
sedimentary
is
app.
granite.
It's just granite, baby. All granites. We making nothing but rocks over here. We might have a couple highways and freeways because, you know, asphalt and shit. You know what I mean? We might have a couple of the little pavement over here. You feel me?
Oh shit!
I do not have a sediment app, but I do have that app where you can like point your phone at the sky and it'll tell you what stars and shit is up there.
Yeah. Right.
I do got that. Find me out here in the middle of the dark, fucking swirling my phone around at the stars. Bro, I be doing weird shit, bro. Weird shit. I was outside yesterday, day before, and I seen a cool ass spider on the spider's web. So I like creep up to it and shit. And I go put my phone out and I'm taking pictures. And then I like lean very close to it to kind of get a super close picture of it. And I look up, there's apartments. I was at work. There's apartments like directly behind me. I look up and it's like at least 3 or 4 people on their patios looking at me like, what is this dude doing in the bushes over here, man? And I'm just sitting in the bushes like, yo, I'm just in the bushes, yo, with my phone so close. I'm like this to the spider. This is what the spider saw. Like, bro, it was a little nuts, bro. That's what I'm into. Don't judge me. There's only
like,
one
hey,
app
what
I
are you
need.
Doing?
Nothing. I'm about to go back inside, guys. Thanks. That was it, bro. I was stuck. There's only one app I need. I know what that app is. I know exactly what that app is. Here's a scary thing that I came across as I was doing my research for this topic. It's probably the last thing I got to, I think. Weather manipulation, weather alteration as a weapon of war.
Yes. So that's one thing that's not necessarily a theory. Well, it's not a theory that we manipulate the weather at all because we already talked about cloud seeding and stuff like that.
Nick.
A lot of people think it's still a theory as weapon of war, but we already did it in Vietnam. What was it called? Operation Popeye. So what they did is they messed with the weather and extended the monsoon season to make the land all muddy and fucked up. So it slowed down troop movement. So once we located where enemy bases and stuff were like that, you know, it was monsoons. We fucked it up so bad that they had to stay right there, and we'd be able to go in there and bomb them and take them out and do whatever.
That's crazy.
The crazy part is it also affected us and kept us kind of stationary and shit like that too. And that's why we lost a lot of people out there.
Yep. And they had the advantage no matter what because they know those woods. They know those.
Yeah,
jungles.
they lived through monsoon season. Just because you extended it don't mean a whole lot to them.
Yep, that's crazy.
We had little kids, 14, 16 years old going out there, never been in monsoon, never been in a foreign country, never shot it, no nothing.
Never done, bro. Children out here, rookies, against kids who've been running through these woods since they could run. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, bro. It just wasn't fair, bro. I think I think that's on the like list of like war crimes and shit. Like you can't do that. You can't do biological warfare. Like you can't do things like that.
Yeah. So after Vietnam, they made like, was it like a treaty or I don't know, like a rule of war. It's called the Environmental Modification Convention. It was signed in 1977. So it made it a war crime to manipulate the weather during war times and shit like that to use to your advantage or whatever.
Yep. I like it, man. I think off topic a little bit, but I think, how do you feel? Do you agree? War, you were close to the same age as me during like the Kuwait shit, the Iraq shit, Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? Like we were probably, I think I might have been in like middle school maybe. But I remember videos and things, seeing clips on the news of just like gigantic missile launchers being rolled out, huge missiles being launched off these like stationary big things with these big tires and like just missiles and like actual guys with cannons walking through the woods or walking through the desert or walking through. Now, bro, when I watch videos of like what's going on in the war, there's nothing scarier than seeing them. Have you seen them drone attack videos?
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. It'd be like you hear zzz, and by the time you look up and see where that's coming, you're done.
Yep.
Boom. I think war is more dangerous now than ever before. Like I think we tiptoeing that line to where a lot of these war crimes and shit is not gonna be war crimes anymore. They gonna be like on some like survival of the fittest, if you live you live type shit soon.
Oh, yeah.
I hope not.
They definitely on like making loopholes around that shit.
Yes.
Doing it every
like
way
human
to
life
cover it
don't
up.
got a value no more, bro.
No. You ever heard of Blackwater?
Yes. Oh yes.
Commandos and shit.
Oh
that's
yes.
the 100% the main reason or only reason why we really use them and shit is because they don't necessarily have to abide by the war crimes.
You're
They're
right.
their own private entity and shit.
You're right. It's like a
We
corporation or
we
whatever.
got hire them and say, hey, go do this, but it's up to them how they execute that.
You're right. You're absolutely correct. Oh shit. That's scary.
It is.
Yeah, you're right. We just blew up people on a boat. We blew up blown people on a boat. You're right. Who's gonna stop us? And that's the thing, like that's what's scary to me, because if one party escalates, the next party gonna escalate higher, and the next party gonna escalate higher, and then next thing you know, everybody just gonna push the button on us, bro. And then it's global annihilation. We back in the Stone Age, just like that. Whoever survives, at least, back in the Stone Age. Then, like Tara said, then we all gonna have to run to Middle Earth. We gonna find out if it exists then, because we gonna be running. You know what I mean?
You're
like,
gonna reincarnate and be like, you see this layer right here? That was 2025.
That was me, right? I'm in there somewhere, bro. My ashes is in there, bro. I'm telling you. I was like this. It's the last thing I remember. Remember when Han Solo got trapped in the carbonite, bro? Just like that. But ash. Just frozen, bro. And bro, like the bomb in not even Hiroshima, Nagasaki, it was another bomb that someone dropped somewhere, and it was so crazy, and the bodies are still there, that the people kind of like turned into a different material, like almost like petrified on contact. And they couldn't, like, so irradiated that they can't even go and collect the bodies, bro. They just had to leave them there, and they still there wherever this is,
crazy.
Turkey or some shit like that. And here's the kicker: this shit happened hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands of years ago. This shit was dug up, like the village or whatever, and then somebody put a Geiger counter on it. It was like, oh. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, man. Yeah. Let's get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get out of here, bro. But like, I feel like this nuclear shit is not. This ain't the first time we've treaded this line before in our history, in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why this UFO disclosure is a thing, because they like, yo, we can't let y'all do it again. We gonna stop y'all. Every time y'all try to blow yourselves up, we gonna stop y'all, man. We just gonna take the missiles out. We gonna shut down the nuclear power plants. We gonna do whatever we gotta do to stop y'all from wiping each other out, bro.
Yeah.
Disclosure. 2026 was the year that they told us that aliens was real, bro.
It's insane.
2026 was the year that they finally admitted it. I've been saying that shit for years. People look at me like I'm crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing, Nick. You a human being. You got an actual heart and shit. Some of them cats don't got hearts. People just follow orders blindly, man, and I can't get behind that or respect that.
No.
I can't. So, yeah. But I said all that to say weather manipulation in war, I feel like is going to be a thing. And I feel like it's going to be they're going to paint it as like a byproduct.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, we wasn't trying to create a drought over there. We just been shooting this laser at the clouds over y'all and dispersing the clouds over y'all territory for the past whoever, 2 years.
We had no idea what had that.
I had no idea what would happen over there. We were just running an experiment. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna do accidental shit like that, bro. Like, yeah, man.
I could see that.
They doing it already, guaranteed. Probably. Mm-hmm. And it's not even going to be the weather change. I don't think that's going to do the thing. I think that's going to be the thing. I think it's going to be the results of us not being prepared. Like you said, them cats and Romans built the Colosseum out of shit that, was ready for seawater just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case. You feel me? Like, we're not building shits on stilts. We're still building houses where we know there's aquifers under there. We know it. But okay, here you go. We about to make some money real quick. Land developers, whatever. Oh, sinkholes? Shh. Throw some houses over there.
Yep.
Like, it's crazy, bro. That's what's going to be the ultimate downfall when it comes to all this, because we don't know what the long-term effects are.
Yeah.
It's not us. It's going to be our kids that look up one day and it's 215 degrees outside. What?
Yeah.
It's too hot. They building houses on the coast that already, like, the shit's eroding. But you throwing coastline houses on there and marketing them as, hey, you could wake up every morning looking at the coast until you wake up one morning in the coast.
That's one thing that's always tripped me out. I remember since I was a little kid, they've always talked about how California is going to fall off into the ocean and shit, but still hella people moving out there, building new houses. And not even like inland California, too. They're on the coast.
On the coast, bro.
And like since we've been little kids and shit, if you look at geographically, the coastline has been getting pushed back further and further.
For sure. For sure. Couple that with the fault line getting bigger and bigger over time and like splitting that shit up. Yeah, bro. It's just a matter of time. I thought it would be faster. I thought a big earthquake was gonna come. Yeah. It just kind of split.
They really made us believe that like by the time we hit our age now, like California wasn't going to exist no more.
Yeah, same. I remember. It's all going to fall in the ocean. I remember seeing videos of people making like cartoons of that happening, like the whole California just falling in the ocean.
I always imagined or thought it was going to be like some like sudden travesty and shit too. Like we were just going to wake up one day and that shit was just going to fall. Like billions of people were going to unalive.
Yep. We just going to see it happening on the news and shit. Like people going to be on the edge, the good edge, recording everybody just fall off, bro. Yes, bro. Yes. But it does take millions of years. What if here's a theory that's been rattling around in my brain for the past couple of weeks, bro. Tell me what you think about it. You know about Pangea, where all the land masses were one big landmass, and they kind of drifted apart from each other. How long, or do you think they will eventually meet back up on the other side and kind of coalesce into a new singular landmass.
Damn.
It's been rattling around in my brain for the longest time.
I would say
Not the
definitely
longest time,
probably
just
would
a couple
take
years.
like millions, if not maybe even billions of years, but I would assume that is what would eventually happen, right?
If we don't get destroyed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
is if everything just stays the same over the next 5 billion years, will everything go back around on the other side and meet back up?
Damn.
Exactly. And then the movement, the rubbing paws against each other, makes the edges of those different continents and shit kind of melt into each other and become one actual thing until again another earthquake or the fault lines split back up or whatever, and then same thing, we're just float apart from each other again, bro. End up somewhere else on the world. You know what I'm saying? Different spot against the ocean or some shit. Continuously. Like Nick said, 3 to 5 times. Just over and over and over. That'd be cool as shit. Supercontinent cycle. Okay. I'll look that up.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
I hope whatever happens, my consciousness is able to like
see it.
Not necessarily still be incarnated here, but like float around, do what I want, to come check it out.
Oh, the Rando is crazy, man. Look at dude, man. That's why the aliens left us here, so they could come back in 500,000 years and be like, yeah, they got that plastic layer of sediment right there, man. Wiz somewhere in there. He was one of them weird dudes. He liked looking at sediment shit. He in there somewhere. Super continent cycle. I'm gonna look it up, Nick. I think that was all I had. I did have a cool video. Where is it? Is this it?
Is it?
Yes.
Is it? Is it?
Yes, this is it. Here, let me start it over. Share my screen. It's a cool little video that shows kind of how cloud seeding works. I wish I could make it bigger. Oh wait, I can. There we go.
Iran is trying to create rainfall because it hasn't come naturally. An airplane has sprayed chemicals into clouds above the largely dried up Lake Urmia, hoping to trigger rain and help refill the basin. It's called cloud seeding. Particles
I'm gonna mute it real quick just because, you know.
like salt are sprayed into clouds, which can help encourage droplet formation and potentially rainfall. The rainy season in Iran starts in September, but half of the provinces are still waiting for rain. This reservoir supplying Tehran is at just 8% of its capacity, and authorities are restricting water supply regularly. The country's president even hinted that millions of residents might need to be relocated due to the water crisis.
Crazy.
This high-tech rain experiment might help, or it might not. The
That's what
truth
the
is,
seeds
we don't
look
know
like
the
right there.
effectiveness of cloud seeding or the long-term environmental
There you go.
consequences. But with 80 to 90% of Iran's water used for farming, environmentalists say that inefficient irrigation and leaking infrastructure waste trillions of liters each year. Fixing that will take
That's more than what it's talking about. But that's how they do it. They kind of they don't necessarily fly into the clouds. It's pretty cool, man. There's other videos that show you what happened in the clouds, but basically they spray stuff in the clouds that gives the water droplets that the clouds are made of something to kind of stick to. And once a few droplets stick to something, other droplets are going to want to stick to those droplets. And then it gets heavy enough to where it falls out of the cloud as rain. That's the simplest way to put it. And they, like dude said, they've done that with salt, bro. Like literal sodium chloride. Like I think that's the #1 thing they use for it. They just fly up there and they pretty much sprinkle salt in the clouds and then it rains a little bit afterwards. So yeah, bro, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess basically salt. It's like I forgot the name of it. Something iodine. they put dry ice up there.
Dry ice.
You get like different reactions, either to make it snow, create hail, rain, whatever they want, basically.
Yep. Pretty cool, man.
It kind of made me think of one thing that we didn't talk about yet, though, is chemtrails. A lot of people think chemtrails
good shit
are for weather manipulation, but like you just proved the point and stuff. For cloud seeding to work, there needs to be a cloud already there, so we can manipulate that cloud and shit.
Yes.
So the theory of chemtrails and us just spraying shit into the air, that like little line that you see ain't enough to do anything, to manipulate anything. No matter how many planes we send up there, and like it ain't doing shit. So
True.
The fact that the theory that that's like weather manipulation, I would have to say that that's bullshit, because you can even sit there and look at a chemtrail or whatever comes out of a plane all day. Like you could watch it disappear within an hour or so and shit. And
for sure.
You know, it don't affect the weather. It doesn't rain. It doesn't.
No,
doesn't do
it
anything.
doesn't affect the weather. I don't know what they're doing, but I think if it is harmful, I think it's just the same thing that if a car could fly. I think it's just the exhaust coming out that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and whatever chemicals are in and impurities are in that fuel is gonna get burned and come out as, you know, shit that falls on you, shit that falls on cars, crops, whatever. So I don't think it's not. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. You got to have a cloud to seed first and foremost. That's a good point. I didn't even think about it. It is
condensed water vapor is what you're seeing. So when you think about it that way, it would sound like it's the weather manipulation and that would make it rain or something like that, but it doesn't. If anybody's ever been on a plane, when you land, the first thing they do is they start de-icing the wings of the plane and shit.
Yep.
So imagine if they didn't let all that water vapor out, like it would probably be super frozen, like
frozen, bro. Frozen.
Yeah.
Yep. And then if you go too high up, then it actually does freeze, and that's part of how they do the snow versus the rain. Bro, they can, it's to the point now that they can if let's say Air Force One has to fly somewhere now, but it's foggy, they could send a plane in front of Air Force One that'll spray some shit in at the fog,
get rid of the fog,
and get rid of it, dude.
Right.
No matter how dense it is.
Think of something and stuff that I did see in my little research, whatever, is so they do manipulate the weather sometimes and shit like that. We know that. They do it mostly around major airports to exactly for that, to get rid of fog and shit, so them flights don't never have to stop. That's
makes sense.
One of the biggest, billion-dollar industries in the whole world is travel and airplanes and shit like that. So, and then when you add that factor into it too, like,
appreciate you.
Shit's going down. Air Force One needs to take off. Fog, rain, whatever. Don't matter what the fuck. So being able to clear the weather out of the way for that motherfucker to, that makes
for sure. That makes sense. That does. That makes sense actually. Yeah. When you put it like that, or emergency flight to go save somebody's life or whatever.
Imagine being the director of the Secret Service or whatever it is. Sorry, Mr. President, it's too foggy. You're fucked.
Exactly. The bombs are on their way, but you can't go nowhere because it's foggy, sir. What? Yeah, bro. Absolutely, man.
You see the president on video in another country in his Nike Tech suit side up.
Facts. We got him, guys. In a different language. We got him, y'all. After 13 years. He couldn't leave because of the fog, so we just walked up to him. You know what I'm saying? All this whole Secret Service was on the plane waiting, bro. You know what I'm saying? They was just taxiing around in the runway. So we just walked up to him, man, threw him in the car, dipped out. I think that's all I got. Let me make sure. Oh, the only other thing I got,
waiting for the right weather conditions to go
fly away from a global pandemic and shit, bro. That's crazy. The only other thing that I got was the it being like a lot of media hype, which I don't stand behind that at all. I don't believe that. I think all the media that we're seeing is legit when it comes to this weather alteration and stuff like that, and they're being pretty truthful and open about it for the most part. I'm sure there's nefarious shit going on behind the scenes with it,
Yeah.
but they're letting us know kind of, hey, we can do this, we got that, we definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not like, what are you guys talking about? No way. They're not, at least they're not doing that. So
I would definitely have to say there is like
Appreciate
a
you,
decent
Terry.
amount of disclosure as far as that information, especially when you think about the whole Vietnam thing and Operation Popeye. Like,
Yep.
that, like, imagine hearing that in the 70s. Oh yeah, we can control the weather. We extended the monsoon season in Vietnam. They were probably like, what?
Exactly, bro. You crazy.
Yeah, it probably blew their fucking minds.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
like they obviously told them
Crazy.
because they did the whole treaty thing, like
Yep.
1977.
They had
So
to.
yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah.
Here, let me go pee real quick. I'll be right back.
but so yeah, guys, that's about it. I don't think the theory so much is if we could control the weather. It's more of a why would we want to, and I don't think that's much of a conspiracy either. Like, we've debunked a whole lot of reasons, like why the government would want to do that, you know, for war purposes, for agricultural purposes, to steer tornadoes, to, you know, lead them away, you know, to avoid disaster, to direct them into certain places, create tornadoes, or steer them into certain places to create disaster if we wanted to take some shit out. So definitely a whole lot of reasons. Whether or not HAARP has anything to do with it, that's, I don't know. I think that's still up for debate. I think, like I said, like if you're shooting all them radio waves into the ionosphere and stuff, it's definitely going to have some type of effect. Whether it was your intention to fuck with the weather or not, I'm sure it has some type of an effect.
Agreed. And I think they using that kind of as a learning experience too, to figure out, you know, hey, if we turn it up to 11, this happens. If we keep it at 10, this happens. So, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Look at dude.
Yeah.
Look at Nick, man. To protect the government drones, aka the fake birds. Yeah, this all distractions from the Epstein files, bro. Everything is, bro.
Oh, damn it.
I hate the fact that that's a thing too. Like, I'm thankful for it, but I hate the fact that that shit really goes on, man. Every time you turn on the AC on the heater, you're doing it to feel the power. I can feel it. I feel the power. You're right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Hell no.
Manipulating the weather in my small environment. You're correct. Yeah, man. Good show. Thank y'all all for tapping in, man.
Definitely.
If you are not, Nick, that's funny because we was talking about that shit backstage. If you are not subscribed to the homie Posty, man, make sure you get a homie a subscription.
Yeah.
Anybody and everybody up in the chat, man, make sure y'all show love to each other and subscribe to each
go
other's
follow each
channels.
other. Yeah.
Go follow each other and do all that stuff, man. Follow me, subscribe to my channel and all that with Constrictors Reptiles over there on the YouTubey tubes. And
don't want to miss that sophistication and that ignorance every Saturday.
It's fun. It's definitely fun. We're gonna have a special show here soon. We're gonna do something a little different on SI very soon. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
And I think that's it, man. Keep rocking with your people,
That's
man.
about it. Hell yeah. Everybody have a strong finish to your week. Stay positive, stay happy, stay healthy. Catch y'all motherfuckers next Thursday. Peace. Yeah.